Miguel, when it comes to pinch hit situations, you've been excellent. How have you found just preparing yourself to be ready when called upon?
Yeah, I feel like when you have the role and the situation, you kind of know what dog is thinking right there. When it's any situation that we can score a run that change the game, they're gonna go to us, Kike and I and CT if we're on the bench. It's pretty nice to know when you can come in the game, when you can impact the game, and in a different way. You know, like some days it can be a big hit, some days it can be a walk, some days it can be just a bunt. So I'm happy that I can contribute even when it's on the bench, and just trying to do my job that day for the team and making this team better is my obligation.
With getting the results, is there anything that you have unlocked as of late? Because things haven't really going your way offensively.
Yeah, I feel like when you don't play every day, you gotta be ready for every opportunity and put yourself in situations even before the game starts. That's what I've been doing. I've been taking practice really serious. Sometimes I go in the cage and I hit high velocity, I hit off the trajectory, and all that stuff is being getting me ready. But the mental part is being important as well, just to feel comfortable with the role and the situation. At the beginning of the year, I didn't know when I was gonna pinch hit or anything, but right now we had a better understanding of when we're gonna get in the game, and it's really nice to see that.
Take me back to the inning, whether it was the sac bunt moving Kike over, of course the intentional walk for Shohei Ohtani, then Mookie Betts. We saw the emotions after that swing. Did you think he took that personally?
Oh, definitely, 100%. And sometimes you gotta find motivations within the game and within yourself that give you that extra edge, you know. And Mookie is a guy who's been in this spot and done it so many times before, and sometimes you don't need to poke the bear like that. But I mean, as the opposition, you have no choice, you know. Like, you gotta go with the matchup, and we've seen it happen in the past, you know, when they walk Mookie to go to Freddie, and we know what happened. So it's a great feeling being part of this team and knowing that we have so many good players, especially in the top of the lineup. But I mean, regardless of who's on the play, I feel like we have a pretty good chance to win.
It's no secret it's been an interesting 24 hours with the loss last night. The news, of course, with Austin Barnes being DFA'd. When it came to getting this win, did it feel like you all needed this one to come together?
Yeah, definitely. The boys always are hurt because of that, because we created a bond that everybody is part of the family, and when you lose a member of your family, you kind of like feel for it. But at the end of the day, we gotta move on. We gotta make adjustments and receive and welcome Delton Rush in the best way we can, and we can be like really being sorry about ourselves and all that. We need to come and play the game the right way and compete, and we got this W, and we got the chance to win the series tomorrow.
Miguel, congratulations on this win tonight.
Thank you.
Huge pinch hit RBI double for Miguel Rojas, giving the Dodgers the lead for good in this game, James. And it's one of the things in this game that is so difficult. I mean, the game is hard enough as it is, but to come off the bench, be asked to pinch hit when you're cold, you've been sitting down in that dugout, and Miguel Rojas was ready for the moment, and he delivered.
Yeah, I mean, Miggy Rose is the best guy to have in that position because he embraces this role that he has. You talk about Mookie Betts playing shortstop. This was his position, right? This is a position he could have played more often, but he is ready for the moment. You know, he's down there watching the iPad, getting his body loose. He's not a spring chicken anymore. He's got to get that body ready to go. And that's just a nice piece of hitting right there. You got Michael Conforto on first base. There's a hole open, right? Is he trying to go the other way right there? I think so. I don't think he's in full mode. Right. And he gets a fastball right over the middle of the plate, drives it the other way, gives Michael Conforto a chance to score. And that's just a veteran presence right there. And it's really hard to quantify that at the end of the year of how special that is. But the Dodgers organization knows how vital he is to this team.
Well, when you communicate like that, you stay ready. You don't have to get ready. And so situational hits is very important. You have veteran leadership and young talent up and down this lineup, and that's what I love about Dave Roberts, being able to communicate to Miggy Rowe and guys like that to say, hey, even though you're not in the starting lineup, you will factor, especially if certain guys come out of the bullpen for the opposition. You have to be ready, and also the scouting report, you have to be ready. So Miggy Rowe was hunting that fastball up, and he did not miss it. I felt like last month, that's a pitch up in the zone there. He might try to overswing, try to generate some power, and maybe roll over and miss that pitch. That was a short, easy swing in the gap, and as soon as that ball was down, Conforto was off to the races. He was thinking about scoring the whole time. That's called baseball, high-level baseball at its finest, not only physically but mentally, especially in the situation and seasoning of the situation and getting it done.
Well, during the commercial breaks, these two guys were planning out their golf day tomorrow, and but what I saw in Miguel Rojas, D-Train, was a guy that has a lot of different clubs in his bag, if you will. He had the RBI double. He had a huge sacrifice bunt in the eighth inning that really set the stage for a big eighth inning where the Dodgers put up 5 runs, and ice this game.
We talk about playing the game the right way. You know what I mean? The championship way. And sometimes in a long season that happens. You see them get beat up on yesterday. How do they respond? Then we're going to come back in our friendly confines and get the little things done. Situational hitting. And listen, every impact shot is not a home run. It's able to keep the line moving. A nice little sacrifice bunt. You know what? With this lineup, all the depth, bunts matter too. Playing the game the right way in certain situations. Okay, you're going to walk Ohtani. We got another $30 million man that can get his foot down. Angry too. I like that. And seeing that emotion from Mookie, I guarantee he's going to get going because he took that at bat personal and cashed it in at the right time.
Yeah, I mean, I think Mickey Rowe and Kike take that personally. They know they're bringing the lefty in, so the A's are saying, you know what, we're going to force your hand.
Yeah.
We're going to make you bring your righties in and see if you can beat us. And guess what? That's exactly what they did. And when we saw Mookie with that emotion at second base, we haven't seen that in a long time. We know he's passionate. We know he loves the game, but he had that big vein popping out the neck, man. He was looking over that first base dugout like, look, I'm that guy still. I'm the guy that can still drive in runs. We know Shohei is the guy on this team, but Mookie is the guy that can drive our guys in those situations because they're going to keep doing that. They're going to keep doing that all year. They're going to walk Shohei. They're going to walk, those guys in front of him. Mookie and Freddie.
Mookie with a chip on his shoulder?
Mookie and Freddie.
Watch out.
Hey, they're going to walk Mookie sometimes to get to Freddie.
And it doesn't matter if they're walking Babe Ruth, Barry Bonds, or Shohei Ohtani to get to Mookie Betts, James. He's going to take that personally in that moment.
As he should. He should take that personally. He's like, I'm a superstar. I get paid the big bucks still. I can do this.
All right, Dodgers get the win. They come from behind to win this game tonight. Let's send it upstairs one more time and check in with the guys who called it, Joe Davis and Eric Karros.
Well, it was tight for a lot of this game, but then a 5-run eighth inning, and the Dodgers tie the series up with a 9-3 win.
Well, Mookie Betts really put an exclamation point on things. And it's interesting, in the last 2 years, this year and last year, 5 times they have intentionally walked Ohtani to get to Mookie. 3 for 4 with 7 RBIs. And
wow.
you saw him when he got to second base. You mentioned it. I mean, he was more than excited.
Yeah, for sure. As excited as we've seen him. Yamamoto was good tonight. Bullpen solid to finish it off, and they got a chance tomorrow to win this series.
Yeah, they really set the tone this evening. After the A's had 18 hits last night, Yamamoto basically held them in check. Dodgers offense came to light. And now we go to tomorrow. Dodgers have an opportunity to win a series. Bullpen game. Dalton Rushing makes his debut, so it's going to be exciting.
Looking forward to it. Game 3 of the series, 7-10 tomorrow night.
Yoshi, when you look at this outing, there are times kind of getting behind in the count. How did you find just navigating through the A's lineup today?
今日、振り返るときにカウントでちょっと、悪くなることが多かったんですけども、そういう中でどういうふうにこの打線を抑えていこうと思いましたか。
カウントを悪くして、また打たれる、というのがすごく多かったので、途中からまた、しっかり、冷静に分析してまたこう、ピッチングの基本的な、大切なところを確認して、なんとか、粘れた方かなと思います。
Yes, after falling behind, because like you said, because I was allowing some hits, so reset my mind and then went back to fundamental things, check and then adjust it, and then try to navigate, grind out this tonight.
How about your adjustments a bit physically, just going back to 5 days of rest as opposed to 6?
その中5日と中6日でのその違い、調整の仕方っていうところでは違いとかあるんですか。
そうですね。1日短いので、なんていうか、より1日を丁寧にしっかり調整できてますし、中5日のリズムの中で、しっかりと調整はできていると思います。
It's even though that's 1 day shorter rest. So I'm taking it 1 day. It's more like I should say like a more meticulous plan. So I think because I've been able to adjust myself within the rest 5 days.
First home run on the show, Hyeseong Kim. Kim ties it up at 3 with this blast.
You know what? This is a moment that are coolest, and nobody will forget it, man, especially the energy, the big moment, the big swing. He didn't even know how to celebrate. By the time the ball landed, he was already at second base. It would have been inside the park.
Because he's fast.
That's how fast he was, but many more to come from this young man.
It's also his first time ever starting a game here at Dodger Stadium. He goes deep to tie the game. Only got a couple of at-bats because Miguel Rojas would pinch hit for him because the left-hander came into the game. But, James, it was a really good night for Kim, showing the speed and the power.
Yeah, just great overall night for him. And I think he's going to have that confidence going into everything that he does, whether it's defensively, whether it's getting a good jump in the base run. But here he is in the box, and we see that the speed is being shown right here. He hits a ball right up the middle. You know what? I think he already knows it's a base hit. He's running hard right out the box. A lot of times guys feel sorry for themselves. You see right here, he doesn't hit it that hard, but guess what? He's got that speed going right down the line, and he beats that pretty easily. It's not even really close. And I just love that he gives a safe call to the umpire. He's like, I know I'm new here, but guess what? You better call me safe. And he's going to show that all year.
You know what? The bat-to-ball skills is there, and that's another weapon. Yes, he can hit the ball out of the ballpark, but him being able to get his foot down, I love seeing that. And listen, you miss to him up, he's going to let that thing sing. And I love that he showed power, and he showed power in AAA. That's why they were super excited. I love that swing. He beat the barrel to the position. I think he was looking something soft, but you can see that ball is belt high, head down through the baseball, and as soon as he squirts it up, he's like, oh, I got a chance, but I'm going to roll out there. And listen, he went to big man land like James Loney used to do. 385 feet, get your foot down. Don't waste all the sunflower
This guy, he deserves the whole bag. His first big league home run.
I love it.
Great night for Hyeseong Kim. Let's hear from him right now. He's inside the clubhouse talking with Kirsten and the media.
Hyeseong, well, first, congratulations to get your first career home run. Just how special was that? And also to do it here at Dodger Stadium.
일단 MLB 첫 커리어 홈런 축하드리고요. 이게 또 다저스 스타디움에서 일어나는데 얼마나 이게 특별한지요.
그쵸, 항상 이 그라운드에서 뛰고 싶어 했던 사람으로서 여기서 메이저리그 첫 홈런을 친 게 굉장히 기쁘고 설레었던 것 같습니다.
As a person who I always dream for to play in this stadium, Dodger Stadium, I'm really happy and I'm really thrilled right now.
The results have been, excellent as of late. What do you attribute just to the offensive success that you've been having, and how encouraging or how proud are you of yourself to see yourself getting these results at the big league level?
최근에 이렇게 나온 공격에 대해서 이런 결과들이 좀 이렇게 성공적으로 나오고 있는데 좀 어떤 과정이 있었고 또 어떤 기여를 하려고 했었는지요?
일단 팀에서 제가 해야 될 역할이 어떤 건지 잘 파악을 하려 했고, 네, 제가 할 수 있는 거 하려고 하고 있습니다.
I try to figure out what my role is in this organization, and I'm just trying to control what I can control.
To hit a home run, does that feel kind of like the culmination of all the work you've been putting in with your swing going back to when you signed?
그래서 오늘 나온 홈런이 좀 최근에 여태까지 우리가 계속 해왔던 그런 과정들이나 그런 거 좀 결과물이라고 좀 생각하나요?
잘 모르겠습니다. 홈런 뭐 치고 싶다고 치는 게 아니기 때문에 그냥 쳤는데 나온 거기 때문에 그냥 잘 모르겠습니다.
I don't really know about it, but you don't really hit a home run that you feel